So we're gonna start with our not final lesson, before the final lesson for this course. We have now unit 5, and we have in it like 2 units. We're gonna cover them in 2 lessons, and that would be it for the upper intermediate A course. I don't know if we will start the other one. I believe we will start the other one starting from next week. Perhaps we're not gonna skip any weeks. They will write you like regarding this, but I just want to talk to you about something. Yesterday we skipped a lesson, and I will make it up for you next week. So which day would be suitable for you? We have Thursday and Friday. We can pick a day, like is Monday or Tuesday good for you guys?
Monday is good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You were breaking. Monday is good?
Yes.
Monday at 6, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna write it here, Monday at 6. And yeah, on Monday we can finish our course, and hopefully next Thursday we can start a new one. Okay. So let's have a look at the cover here. Ideas. What do you think about this unit? Let me zoom in here to the pictures. Okay. What do you think?
I think this is ideas for activities or copy.
Maybe they're creating new things, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that too.
Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's go to the unit. Bright ideas. Oh, bright ideas. I love creative ideas. Okay. So obviously we're gonna read about some inventions. Let's have, before we read, let's have like a short discussion. What do you think are the 5 worst inventions of all time? I believe candy bars is like something really terrible, causing obesity. Yeah. What else? What do you think?
I have no idea for now.
Like something really bad. What was invented? You know, it can be like guns, for example. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bombs, all of those. Like, any ideas? No ideas?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
I think there are so many bad inventions. Like some people were really terrible at inventing some things. So let's read and find out. Then we can answer the questions which are related to this article. Right. The world's worst inventions. Fast food and speed cameras are among the most hated inventions of all time. That's correct. But what really gets you annoyed? Thousands of people voted, and the results published by the BBC Science magazine. Focus. Make for a surprise read, for a surprising read. Okay, so we're gonna read about the worst inventions that people voted at, and the BBC Science magazine published. Okay, obviously the first one, fast food. I totally agree. Fast food made so many people, obese. Do you know the meaning of obese?
Yes.
Obese, like more than fat, like extra fat. Okay, who wants to read?
I'll read.
Start ترتيل.
7. Fast food. Americans are the ultimate fast food eaters, spending an estimated $142 billion, 73 billion euros on it in 1 year. But it seems our days of carefree consumption of fatty, cholesterol-rich food may be limited as we gradually wake up to the healthy risks. In in 2002, some obese
US teenagers
filed a lawsuit against McDonald's, accusing the fast food chain. Is it chain? Okay.
Yeah, chain.
Okay, chain of fattening them up. A judge later threw out the lawsuit. That's weird.
Yeah. A judge later threw out the lawsuit. Now, so you can see here, this is a very good verb. Wait, it was fatting them up. Like, it's really funny, like, you know, when you fat someone up, like, you just keep pushing them to be fat. Okay, I believe this is, yeah, one of the most hated things ever. It's delicious. So many people can't control it. There is here a heading. It tells us throughout the lawsuit, means like they decided there was no reason for any legal action. You see, like, to drop it, like he just threw it out. Unfortunately, perhaps maybe because McDonald's is very famous and makes a lot of money, maybe. Right, let's see. 6, television. Tartil. Sorry, Tasneem.
Okay. Televisions. Many of us are probably surprised by this one, but it's actually reality TV that's the main offender, with 3% of the total vote, making its debut in 1948 with Canada camera in America. Really, reality television's popularity has risen in the 21st century. In the USA, there are 2 TV channels devoted to it. Why it's so popular is anyone's guesses.
Why it's so popular is anyone's guess. Right, so it's the 6th most hated invention. Well, just 3% of the people voted for, like, hating television. Yeah, sometimes it's like, right, sometimes television can waste time and be terrible. Not just for that reason. Sometimes TV is even for the kids. Right, my turn. Cigarettes. Cancer-causing chemicals in cigarettes mean that men who smoke are 22 times, and women 12 times more likely to develop lung cancer than those who don't. Oh, that's too much. Smoking is also linked to other cancers and heart attacks. Pregnant smokers at greater risk of giving birth to underweight babies. The World Health Organization says up to 29% of British men and 19% of women smoke. Oh, that's a lot. I guess in Turkey it's even more. I guess it's like 60% of men smoke and
Yeah, even
65% of women
teenagers,
smoke.
they smoke there a lot.
Where in Libya?
No, in Turkey, I mean. Yeah, they
Even
smoke
in
there a lot
Libya.
too. But
Yeah.
only men. They don't allow women to smoke, you know?
But here,
Yeah.
so many women smoke in the
Yeah.
streets, everywhere. You can even see, like here, it's very popular in front of every shop or like every public place. There is like a terrace for people to smoke, and they gather in the break time. They gather like to smoke and get back to the to their office or shop. Unfortunately, unfortunately. Of course, obviously, it's very dangerous, and we
Yeah.
read about the cancer-causing chemicals in those cigarettes. Okay. Oh, the one of the hated inventions. Wow. Tertil, your turn again.
Okay. Fourth, the car. Car haters outvoted petrol users. De developed in the late 1880s. The modern car was in initi inte
Initially.
initial
Initially.
initial
It
okay
means at the
initially
beginning. It means like at first.
initially the toy of the wealthy, but falling prices have made it key part of family life. The motor industry is now booming. Over 60 million cars and light trucks are produced globally in a year, but a green fuel is unlikely to take over from petrol soon. So the car continues to add to our growing carbon footprint.
Oh, okay. Let's check some new vocabulary. Corsators developed the late 1880s. The modern car was initially, at the beginning, initially at first. And they tell you write your initials like the first letters of your name and surname. So initially it was the toy of the wealthy. Oh, like a toy for like the rich people. Interesting. I didn't know that. But falling prices have made it the key for the family. Okay, interesting. And yes, we all know how the car can be very dangerous for the environment by, you know,
Yes,
adding carbons and just all those. Uh, right. But not everybody would agree with this. So many people love cars now. Right. Now, nuclear power. Do you know the meaning of nuclear?
and for me now.
Nuclear. Something really dangerous. Nuawi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll read it. Nuclear accidents
okay.
are rare. Rare. What's the meaning of rare? Not happening a lot.
Not likely to. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I remember the last one. Like I don't know if this is my own information. The last one, as I remember, was the very famous Chernobyl accident. Like one of the like nuclear factories had a leak, and the entire village of Chernobyl in Ukraine was like evacuated. You can see some documentaries about this. It's really interesting.
Okay.
So nuclear accidents are rare, but can have devastating effects. Yes, devastating, very terrible. Nuclear power plants cost more to contrast and operate than fossil fuel ones, and are supported by large subsidies from the taxpayers. Waste storage is also a concern, but supporters promote nuclear power's green status as it produces no carbon dioxide directly. So yeah, unfortunately, the nuclear industry is getting more and more like popular now. The most majority of the countries are trying to go, you know, in that direction and make some some power from the nuclear, you know, storage and the wastes. But anyhow, the accidents from those kind of, you know, factories can be really dangerous to our nature, not just nature, in the like direct life of human beings. Okay.
Yes.
Mobile phones now. Whose turn?
Me.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. 2 mobile phones. A surprising silver medal for the gadget
Yeah,
that's that's revolutionized communications. Mobiles have been available in the UK since 1985 and have been widely used since the late 1990s. Almost 3/4 of Britons now own one, despite health scares linking
huge.
mobile phone use to brain tumors. Most studies have found there is no increased risk. Maybe it's those annoying ringtones that have put mobile phones here.
Oh, this is more than interesting. I had no idea. Uh, this is a very scary sentence. Look, despite health scares linking mobile phones use to brain tumors, most studies have found there is no increase or no increased risk. Just have a look here. Most, just most, not all. So there is a possibility that the mobile phone can cause some brain tumors. Do you know the meaning of tumors?
No.
Tumors, like, well, like brain tumor here. It's like
Oh.
something like,
Oh,
you know, really
okay.
dangerous. They are
Yeah.
telling you at the end,
Yeah.
maybe it's those annoying ringtones that have put mobile phones here. So the final sentence telling you maybe people hated the phone, like the rings or the ringtones. But look, this is really scary. It tells you there are some studies linking the mobile phone with the brain tumors. Wow. I don't know. You told me like your mother is a doctor. You can ask her.
Yeah, we will ask her.
I am no doctor, but still, right. Weapons. Whose turn is now? My turn?
No, it's my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Bombs, guns, biological weapons, you name it, innovations that go bang or cause bodily harm were the most widely hated in our survey. Nuclear weapons were the worst offender, getting 11% of the total vote. They've
Vote.
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 Okay. They've only been used twice in wars. In 1945, the USA dropped the bomb Little Boy on the Japanese city of Hiroshima, followed 3 days later by Fat Man, which fell on Nagasaki.
Yeah, this is really devastating. This is
Yes.
really terrible.
Yeah.
I watched many documentaries about the Hiroshima and Nagasaki nuclear bombs, and here they're telling you the voters voted like 11% of them. They voted for, like, they hated the nuclear weapons. So weapons took number one. They deserve that. Bombs, guns, biological weapons. You know, biological, right? Weapons. Something, again, very terrible. You name it, innovations that go bang or cause badly harm were the most widely hated in our survey. Nuclear weapons were the most offender. So yeah, just like what we said, and here is the two unfortunate incidents of Nagasaki and the Hiroshima, 1945. Okay, good. So do you have any new vocabulary or any question here or there? I can go back.
For me, no.
No.
Right, let's go to the question here. Let's go to the question here. Right, so it didn't give me any ideas, so I can't ask you if there were any similar to your ideas. No problem. Let's go there. They're telling us, read the text again. We're not going to read it again. Right. So we're just gonna write true, false, or not given. As easy as that. Okay?
Okay.
Let's read the statements and check. American consume the most fast food.
It's true.
True.
True or not given? True. The ultimate, because they said ultimate. I'm gonna go back to that word.
Yes.
Ultimate. What's the meaning of ultimate? Ultimate, like top, like final, like, you know, something really big. Now,
Okay.
Candid Camera is famous for being the most popular US reality show ever.
US. I think this is false.
Not given. It only
False.
says that TV reality shows or reality TV started with the candid camera. No, they didn't say, they didn't state any more information. Okay, smoking is more dangerous for women than men.
I think it's
True. But
I think this is not giving because they say
yeah, they didn't mention it in
I think it's, yeah, false. Look, it's a little bit confusing. Men are 22 times and women 12 times more likely to develop lung cancer, you see? But they talked about the pregnant ladies. The
yes.
pregnant ladies have, you know, more like, it would be more dangerous for them. Right. Let's go then. They're telling us cars being less expensive than, cars being less expensive has meant that more people use cars.
True.
Yeah, this one sounds true. Let's double check. And yes, it's true. 5, alternative fuels will probably replace petrol in the near future.
This is not giving.
yeah. I
5,
think,
it's false. They said like they will have something called green power, right? They're trying to make green power from the nuclear factories. Yes.
Okay.
In fact, Emirates now is investing a lot in this. They want to make some they call it like nature friendly power. Okay. So now we said this one. Now research has shown mobile phones are not more dangerous as you get older.
This is not giving.
Not given, yeah.
Okay, I guess it's not given as well. Yes. And the last one, let's check the last one. People felt equally negative about what? About all types of weapons. This is correct, but I guess according to the text, they were like they gave the vote for the nuclear weapons. Look, huh? False. Nuclear weapons were the most, or they were the worst offenders. So here are the answers. You can check them.
Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Great. Let's move on. Okay. Now let's go to vocabulary. Right. Let's complete the sentences, then check our ideas in the related to the text. So, for example, nuclear accidents are rare, but
That can have devastating effects.
yeah. Now, what about number 2? The mobile phone is a gadget. What's the meaning of gadget, by the way?
I don't know.
Tool. It means like it's another word for a tool or equipment. Okay, so the mobile phone is a gadget that's communication.
A revolutions, communication.
We'll see innovations that go bang or utterly harm were the most hated.
Back home.
Okay. Cause badly harm were the most hated, and the first one correct, have, and the second one very correct, it's revolutionized. Good answers. Now let's move on to the next questions. We have here 8 sentences, and they're not like they're fragments. We want to make them sentences by matching them with the other fragments on the other side. So for example, we are already having to adapt, and this is a fragment, they stopped here, to extreme weather events. And now it's a sentence. I wanted to do the rest of the sentences like with the other endings.
Okay.
Take half a minute. Have you finished?
Not really.
Okay. Okay, let's do it together.
Okay.
Right, so number 1 is done. 2, streaming services. Streaming is like they just, you know, stream some music online, like they just put it online for free.
G.
It's G.
It would be G. Yes, it would be G. The way we listen to music. So it takes some people time to adjust. You know, to adjust is like to put things in the correct order. To adjust what?
I think it's
H.
yes.
Wait. Adjust isn't just for like putting things, or sometimes it means like to adopt something, like, you know, get used to something. So it would be like the change of the seasons. It takes some time to adjust to adjust to. This is the meaning of like to adjust to the changes of the seasons. This means like to get used to. Okay. So 3, it's with B, and 2 is with J. Right, now 3, sorry, we just read 3. Now hosting a global sports even can do harm. Now we use H.
H, yes.
Yes, harm to economy, because they need to pay a lot, you know. Right, coal and gas mining cause damage to you see all of those. Yes, the environment,
Yes.
of course the environment. I just wanted to focus on the verbs here. Like, for example, number 1, adapt to. Number 2, transformed. It has just like have transformed. This is the verb here. And 3, adjust to. And now 4, harm. What? Harm to the economy. And the last one, damage to. Now 6, go ahead, Tartil.
Online hotel reviews have a positive effect see on travels experiences.
Effect on, yes, effect on travelers. And look, this is the apostrophe S. It means like the travelers. It's how I'm gonna explain this to you. It's very easy, but again important. It means this one, like it's an apostrophe S. We use it here to say on the travelers, maybe pronounces or travelers feelings, you see, but it's deleted the feelings. They just wanted to tell you that it affects something in the travelers. Right. Let's continue. Tasneem, your turn.
Yes, e-learning courses have enabled millions to access high-quality education.
Yeah. Enable millions again to access high quality education. Thank you. And the last one, the appearance of female journalists in the media has revolutionized their fight for equality.
Teacher, what's journalist?
Journalists,
Yes.
journalists, they are people who work in like a newspapers agencies.
Okay.
A journalist, صحفي. Okay. Right. I guess we discussed the verbs, so no problem. And now it's time to grammar as usual. Right. Today's lesson is about articles. In my opinion, articles are one of the most important things in any language. And in English, they're not very difficult. In my opinion, they are easy. I've been taking like some German lessons on my own, and articles in German are the worst. So yeah, cheer up. In English, it's not that difficult. Right. I would suggest that we go directly to the rules, and then we can do this exercise together. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I need just to put my phone in the silent mode, and here it goes. Right. So obviously we have 3 types of articles in English language. We have the indefinite articles, a or an. We have the definite article, the, or they pronounce it the, both correct. And we have a third type. Who can tell me what is the third type? Do you know what is the third type, girls?
No, we actually took and the.
Sorry?
We took the number 1 and number 2.
You just have a and an and the. Definite,
yeah.
indefinite. Well,
Yes.
for most people, this is the way it is. But let me tell you something very important. Keep it in mind. In English, non-article is an article. So the third type is the place where you don't put an article. This is an article in English, because when you don't put an article, this means you know when not to put it, and this is a rule here as well. So keep it in mind. Non-article is an article.
Okay.
Right, let's check. So the first one we have is the an. With singular countable nouns, of course, you need a singular noun and a countable noun to use the or an with. When are not talking about a particular thing, or when you mention something for the first time. Yes, this is like, for example, you can say, I read a book. You didn't tell me before about this book, you're just telling me. So you mentioned a singular, and it is a countable noun for the first time. And it's not as specific. If you want to tell me the name of the book, you cannot say, I read a book named, then you can tell me, look, it's the second time you can tell me, I read a book. Its name is, and then you just say its name. Right. I believe you already know this.
Yes.
Condition 2.
Yeah.
Condition 2. The. Yes, when to use the or the same, both the same. They tell you, like some online teachers, they tell you when you see a vowel, you say it the. When you, this is all not correct. It's just depends on the way you speak. Both are totally correct, the or the. So the. Why do we use it? We use it with any type of noun when you and your reader or listener know which particular thing you are talking about. For example, because it's unique or it has been mentioned before. Okay, do you remember the book you told me about? For example, it's a specific book you told me about before, right? So here, let's see examples. For example, it's not just mentioned before. It's again something unique, like the World Health Organization. This is something unique. It has just one, right? We have just one World Health Organization. We cannot have two of them. So again, we use it with this meaning as well. I believe until now it's clear, right? 1 and 2 are easy.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Now conditions 3 and 4, they are the conditions I told you about. They are called the non-article conditions. 3 and 4. Here non-article and here non-article. With plural and uncountable nouns to talk about things in general. Yes, let's see, for example, reality television, it's uncountable. British men, plural. Women, again here plural. So yeah, with plural and uncountable nouns, we obviously have the non-article situation. Again, we use it. Why do we use it? With most places or place names and continents, countries, and cities. For example, you cannot say the Iraq. You say just Iraq. You cannot say the Asia or the Europe. No, just Europe, Asia. Easy. This is again easy, but perhaps you didn't know that there is a rule. This is the rule. It's there. It's called the non-article rule. Right. So now we have just only 2 conditions left. Again, they are with the. We use the or the. Why? In fixed phrases, such as in the 90s or in the 1960s, in the beginning, in some countries' names, like they say the UAE, for example, it's because it's the United, the United Arab Emirates, because it's a compound country name. Look, for example, here, the USA, the United States of America. Just with some countries, but not the vast majority with them, you don't use the article at all with the countries. Right. And we use the with a singular countable noun or an adjective used as a noun for something in general. For something in general. So it's a singular countable noun or an adjective that we used it in general. For example, the weather, the wealthy, the modern car. Guys, I told you before, memorizing rules is something really difficult. But what is helpful and what is useful is memorizing examples. That's why after the break, we can do this one here. And by having the examples answered, you will get like some sense of using. I believe you already know them, but just for practice. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have our 10 minutes break.
Before that, can we just take a screenshot for the answers?
Definitely,
not clear.
definitely. Here.
Yes, thank you.
You're most welcome. I'll see you in 10.
See you.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
teacher.
teacher.
Welcome back. How was your break? Good?
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Great. So just finished the article's rules, and it's now time to practice. So let me zoom in, but not that much. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit, not that way. Yes, that's better. Now let's go there. And we have here 4 sentences, only 4 sentences, and we have even here one answer. It's look, like you have more than one option here. You need to complete the sentences with adding a, an, they, or the no article. I didn't explain to you. I suggest you already know when to use a and when to use an, right?
Yes,
We use an when we have
know that.
when we have a vowel at the beginning of the sentence that we would use an before.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Go ahead. Sentence, take a minute, read them, and try to put the articles in their correct places. Did you do it in the break? No?
No, actually.
For me, I do it. Yes.
I expected so. Okay, no problem. Take half a minute, read it, and then we do it together.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Tartil, the first one is yours.
Okay. In 2002, some of these USA teenagers filed a lawsuit against McDonald's, accusing the fast food chain of fattening them up.
Okay, now the answers are correct, but why? Why did we use here a, and why did we use here the?
The fast food, because it's
Yes, it's what? McDonald's.
it's a unique thing.
Yes, it's a unique place. It's famous, right? The fast food chain. And because we mentioned it for the first time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tasneem, your time.
Okay. In American reality television's popularity has risen in the 21st century. In the USA, there are 2 television channels devoted to it.
In America, of course, we don't need to say in the America or America.
Yes.
Just in America, reality television's popularity has risen. And then we need to say in the USA. I told you some compound named countries. We need to say the before their names. We say the United States of America, the United Arab Emirates, and so on. 3 is, for me, the World Health Organization says up to 29% of British men and 19% of women smoke. So here again, it's a famous organization, and British men, they're like they're here, they're plural, and for women the same. Tartil, you can do the first one.
Okay. Okay, fourth one. Okay, developed in the late 80s. The modern car was initially the toy of the wealthy, but falling prices have made it a key part of family. The first because of its fixed price like 1960s, and the second for cars when it's mentioned before, and the wealthy, I guess it's because unique thing, and because it's accountable now.
Okay. Here they meant by the wealthy, like the wealthy people. So this is why they define it. Guys, did you see how we analyzed our answers? This is the best way to learn grammar, by analyzing your answers, not just answering and let go. Now, it's time to listening. We will listen to sentences, and then they're telling us here weak form. Okay, we have weak form, and yeah. Let's listen.
Recording 1. Unit 5. Ideas. Recording 1. 1.
The interesting thing is that many of the people who hate it are the ones who watch it.
2.
The automobile has done less well since the economic crisis.
3.
Those who voted for the car mentioned the harm it does to the environment as the biggest problem.
They're trying to teach you here the and the. But I told you, this is according to this book. According to another book, it's again different. So don't bother with this. Just pronounce it the way you want. No problem. Right. Now let's move on to the next question. Again, here we need to, here, like we have here a passage. Let's zoom here. Yes, again, we have a passage here. Bicycle chosen as best invention. But here the gap has many blanks. Like here you have 12 blanks. I want you to read it and to put the correct article in its place. Go ahead. I'm gonna try to zoom out to make it like the full screen size. I'm trying. Okay. I believe you can see it as a full screen now. Take a minute, read it, and put the correct article. Have you finished, guys?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it together.
Okay.
Tartil, read to us, please.
Okay. A humble bicycle has won the UK National Survey of the People's Favorite Inventions.
Yes.
Is that correct?
The humble bicycle has won a UK National Survey of People's Favorite Inventions. Correct. Continue, Tasneem.
Okay. Listeners to BBC Radio 4's You and Yours program were invited to vote in an online poll looking at the most significant innovations since 1800. It was an easy factory for factory. It was an easy factory for the bicycle, which won more than half of the vote. Second came the radio with 8% of the vote, and the electromagnetic indication. What's that word?
Induction
ring. Okay. Induction. The means to harness electricity came third.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Tartil, your turn.
Okay. Despite the fact that you can find them anywhere, computers gained just 6% of the vote, and the internet trailed behind with only 4% of all votes cast. There were more than 4,050 votes cast in total. People chose the bicycle for its simplicity of design, and
universal
use and because it's an ecologically sound means of transport.
Yes. I expected bicycle to be like number one. I really expected it like to be the most useful invention, because till today people are using it. Like it's been around 200, more than 200 years, and people are still using it to transport from a place to another.
Yes.
Interesting. Right. So I believe we can stop here. and then go to the next unit. Here we have vocabulary, like this is plus. This is plus. You can do it on your own. It's about compound nouns. Do it, and next lesson on Monday, I will show you the answers. If you have any questions, we can go back to it. Okay, this is your homework. And if I told you the same for something else, I remember something else in the past, I told you to do it. Tell me which page to go back to it, and we can go back to it. So yeah, I didn't forget I gave you something, but I forgot the number of the page. Sorry. Now, let's move on to the next unit, unit 5.2. Consumer crazy. What's the meaning of consumer?
I have no idea.
No idea. Okay. The verb consume, it means to tackle. So let's say that you're you're having a lot of chocolate. So you are a chocolate consumer. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the meaning of consume or consumer. مستهلك. Now let's discuss these questions together. How do you make decisions about what you buy? How? Well, according to me, according to the things that I need. So according to my need, eventually. What about you guys?
Kinda me too. Because we have to save money and at the same time we have to buy something.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, I don't really get influenced by advertisements. I just buy the things that I really need. So I still remember some of my friends when they see an ad on TV or in the metro, they would just go and buy it, even though
we don't believe ads. My mother hates it. She said everything they make an advertisement for is just not good enough.
And discounts, here there are some famous markets, and they just put some discounts on the things that they want to get rid of. I don't buy them anyway. So what else can influence you? Maybe brands, maybe the internet, maybe your friends. This is especially girls especially, go with this.
Maybe people, my friends at most.
Yeah. Do you know the meaning of brands?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now let's listen to the radio. Okay, I love radio. Let's listen to the radio and then we will answer the questions. Let's listen. Share voice, and here it goes.
Unit 5. Recording 4.
Jake, you've been in advertising for 35 years? How have things changed over that time?
Well, there have been huge changes in where and how we advertise, but many of the basic principles of marketing are the same. For example, how consumers choose brands.
Can you give me an example?
Yes. Let's imagine a coffee shop in a town centre somewhere. Anywhere. And it sells 1,000 cups of coffee a day. Now, if another coffee shop opened next door...
The first owner would be furious.
Don't be so sure. How many cups of coffee would each shop sell?
I don't know, 500?
Logical, but no. They'd sell at least 1,000 cups each.
Incredible. Why is that?
Choice makes people want things more. With one coffee shop, the question is, shall I get a coffee or not? But with two, the question becomes, which coffee shall I get?
Fascinating. So what else hasn't changed?
Pricing is still important. People still like a bargain, but they also like to treat themselves.
What do you mean?
Well, supposing you wanted to sell a new brand of chocolate and your competitor's price was €2. What price would you set?
Guys, is the voice
I'd reduce
clear
the
to you?
price, maybe 180.
the voice. You hear it, right?
Yeah, we
Yes,
heard, but
yes.
it was really, really fast.
Yeah, of course it's fast. Okay, I gotta put you.
Okay.
Why?
Because consumers want to save money.
True, to a certain extent. But experience shows that if the price is higher, people think your product is better.
So $2.50 would be better.
Indeed.
How about advertising a product? It's all video now, isn't it?
Well, not completely, but much more. One thing hasn't changed, though, which is the way we respond to colour.
Oh, you mean like red means danger?
Yes, that kind of thing. We have built-in associations for every colour. Red is associated with energy, so it's good for energy drinks, cars, sports equipment and things like that. Green suggests safety, so it's often used for medical products. Apparently, yellow and orange stimulate the appetite, so they're used for food ads. Blue, on the other hand, suppresses the appetite. It's linked more to intellect and precision, so it's used to promote high-tech products.
And this information is used in video adverts as well.
Sure, if a video advert goes viral, it'll get millions of views. And compared with TV, it's basically free. Your brand name will travel around the world, provided the video goes viral.
And how can you ensure that?
You can't, but there are certain things that can help.
Such as?
Well, about 25% of viewers will click off the video in the first 10 seconds. So you need to grab the viewer in the first 5 seconds. And you need to make the video memorable. I'll show you what I mean. I'll describe a video. You tell me the product.
Okay.
Babies on roller skates dancing to hip-hop music.
Mineral water.
A gorilla playing drums to a famous pop song.
Chocolate. Okay, I see your point. They were all quite bizarre.
Exactly. And memorable. People will click off unless the video is memorable. And millions of people shared them. And that didn't cost the advertiser anything. It's a great way to enter the market if you're a small business.
Yeah, I see. Any other guidelines?
Well, make it short. 15 to 60 seconds is good.
Okay.
And it matters which day you post it. If you release the video at the weekend, you're dead.
But surely that's when people are free.
No, the best time is Monday and Tuesday between 11 and 1. Back at work, at their desks, bored.
Oh, right. And what about the content?
Tell a story. Engage the viewer. For example, if
So
you...
obviously he's teaching us how to make advertisements, which is good. Did you get any answers here?
Kind of.
We're not
But I
gonna listen to
enjoyed
it
it.
again, okay? We're not gonna listen to it again. It's too long. Right.
Okay. No problem.
What's one thing hasn't changed about marketing? He said like one thing hasn't changed yet about marketing.
I think he said the prices.
The prices. Interesting. We'll see. What is the effect of giving people choice? Like,
He said it's make people want to buy. How can I say it? Wait, let me just form it in the right way.
according to him, do you remember he said something about cheap and expensive? Do you remember that part? Like, which one,
Yeah.
according to his opinion, better, cheap or expensive?
Expensive. I think.
Expensive. Yes.
Exactly.
when people
Exactly like
say it's,
iPhone. Exactly
more
like
expensive,
Apple.
They think it's better.
Exactly.
So they buy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, really, like I was really interested in like technology, and I assure you that Apple is just a name. Like, it's crazy. I mean, Apple consumers are they're just doing it for the brand, I believe. Are you are you Apple consumers?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Just for the brand. Okay. The brand and the fancy colors. Yeah.
Yes.
The outside shape. Right. So in what two ways does Pricing, we talked about this one. What about number 4? What are the 2 advantages of a viral video? Viral, what's the meaning of viral? If something goes viral,
It's like popular.
yes, everyone
It
watches
gets a lot
it.
of views. Yes.
Exactly. What are the 2 advantages?
Your advert maybe goes on TV for free, and you get million views. I think this is what he said.
Yeah. What 4 things are important if you want video to go viral?
To make the first 5 seconds about the main.
Yeah,
Because
must
people
be
will
short.
skip. Okay, speak this name. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
continue. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Who was talking?
Tasneem.
Go ahead, Tasneem. We're
And
listening.
he said we must. Okay. He said we must post it in. We don't must post it in the weekends. We should post it in the between Monday and Tuesday.
Correct. Between 11 and 1 p.m. 11
Yeah,
a.m. and 1
exactly.
p.m. Right. Here are the answers. Here we have all of them. The final one, number 5, he said 5 important things. Tell a story, post it at a specific time, make it short, make it memorable, and grab the viewer in the first 5 seconds as well. Attention grabber as well. So here you have the answers. You can check them. It was good listening. I'm a good radio listener. I used to listen to BBC a lot. Did you take the answers?
Yes.
Yes. If you were wondering how did I listen to BBC a lot, there is one BBC global channel that you can listen to it too as well. Just write BBC online and you can find it. It's very popular. They talk about different things in this channel, not just news.
Okay, we will.
Okay.
Right. So now we have like word maps, like nets, not just, or we can call them webs, word webs. So let's complete the collections with the nouns from the box. We have a price, a market, a product. And let's complete the collections with the missing word. So for example, launch, advertise. What do? We launch a price.
Product.
A product, yes, that's right. We set or we rise a price, yes, not a market or a product. Now break into or enter.
It's a market.
A market. That's correct. Yes, here you have. Now add the verbs from the box. Here we have another box. And okay. we have here some verbs. We need to add them to the webs. Take half a minute and try to match them together.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, let's do it together. And now let's start with the first web. Here we say to launch a product, advertise a product. We have two more.
Reduce, I guess.
Reduce a product. I
I
think we
think
say to reduce
increase.
a price or increase a price. Increase and reduce is like, yeah. Promote. Yes, promote. Do you know the meaning of promote?
It's like
from promotion, to give more.
Okay.
And we say induce a product. Endorse a product. Endorse, it means from endorsement. Do you know the meaning of endorsement?
No.
Like it's like it's a public approval or support of endorsement.
Okay.
Endorsement, yes. The action of enduring, yes, exactly. Right, now we say increase a price or reduce a price. This is very obvious. Dominate a market means like to control the market or a market. See a gap in a market as well. Yes, we see a gap, like there's something missing in this market. Here you have those new vocabulary. You can practice them. You can put them in sentences. They are important.
Okay.
Now, IQ. This is a very interesting word for high school students. They always try to get high IQ tests, right? Like in most entry exams. So what do you think about your advertising IQ? Are you good at advertising things?
Not really.
Not really.
We haven't tried this before, by the way.
Yes, but your sister is an artist, so maybe Tasneem is good at this. Maybe she's good, but she doesn't know. What do you think, Tasneem?
Actually, yeah, maybe.
Maybe, you
think-
see? Okay. Let's see. We have a new reading. Today we tackled so many things. I know. It's okay. We're gonna finish.
Yeah. It's okay.
Right. So, Tasneem, go ahead, read.
Okay. There's a coffee shop in the town center. It sells 1,000 coffees a day. Imagine if a computer opened competitor opened another coffee shop right next door. After that, how many coffees would each shop sell?
Yes. So there's a shop in the town center and it sells thousands of coffees a day. Imagine a competitor. What's the meaning of competitor?
I don't know.
If someone is competing with you, he is like, it's not fighting with you. We call it in Arabic.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Opened another coffee shop right next door. After that, how many coffees? Of course, here it's informal. It would be cups of coffee. Would each shop sell? Maybe
1,000 for each.
Yeah. No, 1,000 coffees a day. 1,000. So maybe 500 everyone. Or maybe people will be more interested and still buy 1,000 from the first one. And
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know.
That's what I was about to say. The most popular one, I think they go for it.
Yeah.
Because they know it. Maybe they don't want to try the new one or something like that.
It could be. Or it could be people will just be like interested in knowing the new one. And again, the old one doesn't sell anything. Who knows? Tatil, your turn.
Okay. You want to introduce a new product to the market, for example, chocolate. The product you want to compete with sells for €2. Should you price your product above or below your competition?
Yes. Competition.
Competition, okay.
Yes. So you want to introduce a new product. So now we're imagining that we're competing with the other ones, and you want to put a new product. For example, a chocolate, and would you sell it and your competitor is selling it with €2? Should you put something more expensive than his or less expensive than his?
I guess more expensive, like €3.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
to be honest,
not too expensive.
yeah. What do you think, Tasneem? You're quiet today.
I think yeah, maybe more expensive is better because they think it's better.
Yeah, more fancy.
Yeah.
Can be. I think it depends on the area. If the area is like they're likely to buy, high quality things, I would suggest we should put high quality chocolate and more expensive. But if the opposite, we can even bring cheaper ones and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, studying the market. Which color, blue, green, orange, red, or yellow, is best to use in adverts for, let's see, A, high-tech products, like, high-tech technology. Drugs and medical products. Here, drugs, in American drugs, it means medicine, nothing else.
Oh, okay.
Energy drinks, games, and cars. And finally, food. Definitely, we don't want to use food with green, definitely.
Food, I guess, with yellow and orange.
Yes. And the green with drugs and medical.
Of white and white.
Okay, I'm listening.
Energy
drugs
drinks.
And medical. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
No
I said drugs and medical products, green.
And energy drinks,
okay.
Games, and cars, and blue, and maybe gray.
Right. Yes. Thank you. Let's check number 4. Out of 100 people, how many clicks of an online video before 10 seconds are up? How many
I
clicks?
didn't get the question, to be honest.
Right. Out of 100 people, like we have 100 people, how many of them click off, skip the video before 10 seconds are up? So they just watch 5 seconds until maximum 10 seconds. If they didn't like it, they go. The percentage of people.
90% of them.
Yeah, I think he said in the recording, but we couldn't catch it. No
Yes.
problem.
I think he said 91%. I can't remember, but it's 90.
Yeah, around 90. This would be the logical portion of people. What time are the best for posting a video if you want to go viral? We discussed this before. We said it's not definitely not on the weekend. Okay. Yes. Now it's time for grammar. Real and hypothetical situations. This is the F conditionals. yeah, we can discuss it, or we can leave it for next lesson and finish this unit next lesson. Let me just check. What else do we have? By the way, about writing, did you check the book I sent its cover to the group?
Yeah, but we didn't find like a free copy.
Okay. I'll try to find you one. You should
Okay.
practice writing. And that book will guide you step by step to write like some good kind of essays. So next lesson we will cover 5.3, and if we had time we can go to 5.4, but you know the final one is just a video. So now I guess we can read this one.
Yes.
And next time when we are fresh, like at the beginning of our lesson, we can go to this grammar unit because it needs a lot of work.
Okay, no problem.
Let's read the text. Who wants to read to us? Oh, sorry, it has here something related to the grammar. Okay, we'll do it next lesson, both of them. Let's now go to the vocabulary bank here. Yes. Compound adjectives and advertising. We have both of them. Let's go to this one. Let's do these kind of compound adjectives. Compound adjectives are important and sometimes funny at the same time. Let's check how. For example, we say long life batteries, like batteries that last, you know, a lot of time. So I want you now to look at the adjectives here and try to connect them with the things here. Go ahead, guys. Are you doing them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good, great. Sorry. Okay, let's do it together. So we say long life batteries. What about high? High?
High definition TV.
Okay, high definition TV. What about pocket?
I don't know this.
Pocket-sized camcorder. You know, like pocket-sized, like the size of a pocket. Now, water, we say waterproof, like water can't go inside. Waterproof watch. We say voice activated dictaphone. And what else do we have here? 6, we have built in dishwasher and handheld GPS system, like something you can hold it with your hand, and solar powered torch that its power is bipolar. What else? Eco. We have here eco-friendly detergent. Do you know the meaning of detergent?
No,
Yes,
Oh,
for me,
good.
no.
I took it in Turkish course.
Oh, detergent. Yes, detergent. It's use it to clean dirt.
Laundry.
Yes, exactly. Energy, and the final one, energy efficient light bulb. Okay, now let's find out which pictures with those words, and here we have them. We have here the first one. I'm sorry. We have this one, energy efficient light bulb, handheld GPS, pocket size camcorder, and waterproof. It's connected or hyphened, both correct. Watch, eco-friendly detergent. This is a detergent. And solar powered torch. Any questions here?
No.
Okay. So I believe this is all for today. We can stop here today. And on Monday we can have our final lesson in this course. And by the way, this book is all in all 10 units, not 12 units. So I guess we're good. We're gonna finish the completely 5 units.